is the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First for Philadelphia. And for Miami, Lowry out there with Damian Wilkins. He's thrilled for this one. Everyone will be watching now how he does in his first NBA official game. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Tucker in at the power forward.
Well, when you have the best record in the league, you're going to be the most dominant, one of the most dominant teams at home. The Heat just destroyed people down in Miami, and only the Denver Nuggets had more wins at home than the Heat did.
And how crazy is that from the Heat to win as many games as they did last season, but still be second in the league in home wins? Still, we're far and away #1 at home in the East.
Well, yeah, the Knicks were the closest team in the East, but they still had 6 fewer wins at home than Miami. But the Heat really just did what they had to do to put themselves in position to go on to their second NBA title in a row.
And Philadelphia has possession. After the miss from Butler, here's Harden on the wing. Deflects the pass. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. And here are the Heat now. Here's Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And they get the first bucket of the game there.
And I think it's going to be a good one.
Back to Harris. We're about 1 minute into the first. Number 21. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And Kevin, what stands out to me is his array of moves down on the low block. The low post scoring, back to the basket game. That's what he does, and that's a valuable weapon for a team to have.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't also mention his supreme shot blocking. And he doesn't do it softly. He comes up with emphatic denials.
Butler kicks to Robinson. Back to Butler. Outside Lowry. Outside Lowry. Drains it from 17 feet out.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Philadelphia with the ball. Back to Harden. Fires for 3. Good! Harden's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Kicks to Butler. Lays it up and banks it in.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Harden outside. Number 21. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, you got to love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
Here's Butler. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
Kevin, he said basically that in order to be successful, their main priority has to be canceling out the speed of their opponents with good transition defense. That, to him, is what will make the biggest difference here today and allow them to get a win, Clay.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And so here is Philadelphia after the made shot from Butler. And that is good. He has 7.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
You know, Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication, has really become an outstanding coach.
Just 5 on the clock. Number 13. And it's Miami with another.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean look, he's got to take it.
And so here is Philadelphia. Here is outside. Harden outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harden's got 5. And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra as a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart. Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, and I've had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do.
Here's Harden on the wing. And it's good. Up through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. The Heat trail by 7.
Well, there's a new ownership group in Philadelphia as of 2011, and this offseason they pulled the trigger and brought in new leadership in the front office. Looks like they're jumping on the analytics bandwagon, hiring the former brain trust of the Houston Rockets.
Miami no good on that time either. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lowry brings the double, and that one's good. He's got 9. And back to the Sixers. I guess for the Wall Street ownership group, going mathematical is something they were, Steve, pretty comfortable with.
Well, it's something that a lot of teams are going to now, Kevin. The new owners, a lot of them businessmen, they want to turn to math to try to figure this whole thing out. Bottom line, though, is it's a combination. It's not just stats. It's talent, stats, chemistry, coaching, a lot of things that goes into winning.
The 76ers leading by 7. Back to Harden. Dishes it to Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. To the inside.
Sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed. Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
There's the bucket, good. And it's 13 points for James Harden.
Boy, is he coming out strong. That's 5 consecutive field goals to start this game.
And, Steve, the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. I mean, they haven't found anything to slow this guy down.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Harris kicks to Harden. And Robinson comes to help from the baseline. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Butler attacking. Robinson backs down. Pass to Tucker. Back to Robinson. Lock at 6. Outside Butler. A 3-ball. Can't get it to go. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night. Boy, there were a bunch of problems for Philadelphia last season, and a lot of them stemmed from the inability to score. Problems on offense typically make it harder for you to defend effectively, but also make it tougher for you on the road, too.
Philadelphia with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. The Heat making a switch here. 1:15 left in the first quarter. And Clark, to the point you made about the 76ers, scoring was hard enough for them at home. But with 20,000 people booing you and playing on foreign rings, Steve, it got that much tougher for him away from Philadelphia.
Well, let's be honest, Kevin. The whole season went down the drain with Andrew Bynum's injury because the team was going to be built around him. And when you can't throw the ball into the low post and you've given up your athletes on the perimeter, now you have no identity. And I think that was the issue for Philly last year.
Here's Martin after the made shot from Jordan. Rejected by Millsap. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
The Heat trail by 5. Deadman guarded by Jordan. Martin for 3. And it's Martin again missing. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Millsap with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Tipped away. Right side, Green unloads. Money from the wing. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Number 31. They get the rebound. Number 77. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
With 1 on the clock. He nailed the buzzer beater.
Right between the eyes is how you would say it, Kevin. Fearless. What a tremendous play with the pressure and its absolute height.
Phenomenal.
I'll tell you what, some players just live for the big moments, guys. Clearly, he is one of them.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. 76ers lead by 7. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
The 76ers leading by 7. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, as you know, the Miami Heat try to keep the plays they run as simple as they can and rely on their talent and teamwork to win them games. But playing like that can present its own kind of problems. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "The challenge is not getting bored with simplicity." Simple is what works, though, as evidenced by their back-to-back titles, guys.
Well, Doris, sometimes it makes sense to keep it simple. Thanks. And Miami has possession. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. The shot by Martin. Again, Martin missing.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backboard. Usually that's a great way to take control of the game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
And Green gets it to go.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
The Heat trail by 12. Number 31. Misses off the left iron.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Green passes to Jordan. The feed to Millsap. He dishes it to Martin. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Millsap's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The 76ers leading by 12. Number 30. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. The Heat have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Number 14. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
The 76ers making a switch here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
A lot of people thought the East would be a cakewalk for Miami last year, but Indiana made sure that wasn't going to be the case. What a series with the Pacers using their size and strength to pound Miami down low. And eventually, the Heat were able to pull it out, but boy, was that a tough series.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And just to touch back on the Eastern Conference Finals, went to a Game 7 where Miami ran away with the game. But, you know, Clark, if it weren't for the heroics of LeBron earlier in the series, it could have been the Pacers that took on San Antonio in the finals.
You know, I was thinking a little bit about two former ABA teams meeting in the NBA Finals, but the Heat managed to steal Game 1, and I thought that proved to be the difference in the end. That was a game the Pacers had and didn't squeeze. But the way these two teams are constructed, they should be seeing a lot more of each other in the near future. And I think that's great for the league because whenever they meet up in the regular season or the playoffs, it's always been a battle the last couple of years.
Nice rivalry developing between those two.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
A good one brewing there.
The Heat making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Miami on defense. They trail by 11. Number 30. And it's off from three-point range. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Dedmon. Green with the block. They get it back. Shot clock at 6. Outside Martin. The Heat need to get a shot off. Gets it down to single digits.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Back to Millsap. Back in off the glass. Millsap's got 4 this quarter. Now a timeout called by Miami.
I think it's fair to say that the top of the Eastern Conference has been getting tougher over the last few seasons. Unfortunately for the Sixers, they've headed the other direction. They've been going south, and part of why they were on the outside of the playoffs looking in.
The Heat trail by 10. They swipe it. And now Philadelphia on the plate. Again, Philadelphia.
And the defense paying instant dividends. Fast break basket.
Yeah, that transition was immediate. Didn't waste a second getting out on the break.
And back to what you were saying, Clark, about Philadelphia going through a lot of roster changes last year. You're right, in a season where a lot of other teams in the East put it all together. Steve, bad timing for Philadelphia.
Yeah, bad timing. Roster changes and injuries, of course. I mean, the big trade for Bynum looked like it was going to be something that could help them get to the top of the East, but Bynum never played a single game for them. And so it's understandable why Philadelphia struggled.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Number 20. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy. Well, what a series it was in the finals a year ago. Such great basketball. Two teams that like to play up tempo. And I'll tell you, the Spurs had Miami. They had the series in the bag. They were one play away from wrapping it up in Game 6, but the miracle comeback from the Heat that led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat.
6 to shoot. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Lets it go from 14. And it's Miami with another. The part that was interesting because the games themselves weren't particularly close through the first half of the series, but things started to get really tight when they left San Antonio after Game 5.
How about that, Kevin? You talk about things tightening up. We had a game for the ages in Game 6. 28.6 seconds to go. The Spurs +5. Miami needed a miracle, and they found it in the form of timely three-point shooting and got some help from the San Antonio Spurs missing some free throws.
The Game 6 was about as intense an NBA game as you'll ever see.
Oh, it was off the chart. Absolutely fantastic.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Man, another mistake. This is embarrassing. I mean, you've got to make better decisions than that.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Here is Harden. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Number 21. A special move before the shot. 11 points in the game.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Outside Butler. Butler off a pick from Tucker. Number 14. Buries it down low.
Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. I mean, a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or two to really get his motor running. And suddenly, he becomes almost impossible to handle.
Something else I'll say is that he loves those catch-and-shoot situations, Steve. When he receives a pass in space, it's right away looking to shoot it.
And Philadelphia has possession. After the Heat pick up two. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And the 76ers making a change here. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Well, you look at last season's numbers, guys, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Now here is Lowry. James Harden with the rebound. 1:57 left in the second quarter. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Harden's got 15.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
The shot by Lowry. He trains the quick shot.
They work the ball around very well. I'll tell you what, they continue to find good looks from mid-range.
Well, they're just taking what the defense is giving them because the defenders are backing off and daring them to shoot.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lowry leading the charge. Fades. And it's Miami with another. Here is Harden. He's got 15. Back to Harris. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. .109 left here in the second. To the middle. Number 21.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
The Heat have magnificent talent, but even coming off an NBA title, they had never put their name into the conversation of the great teams until last spring when they went on that amazing 27-game winning streak.
And he knocks down the first one. And for the Heat, they were staring right at the 72 Lakers win record, and I'm sure everyone remembers, but ultimately they would fall, Steve, to the Bulls after 27 consecutive wins.
Yeah, that streak to me was one of the great feats in NBA history. Winning 27 games in a row in the regular season, so difficult, but it showed you what the Heat were made of. They really were battling every night, and I thought that put them on a great run heading into the playoffs.
Philadelphia with the ball after the miss from Robinson. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. The Heat making a switch here. The Heat trail by 14. Outside Lowry. And it's in off the backboard. Lowry's got 8 points.
Boy, I'm surprised he took that shot. He was at a huge size disadvantage in that matchup, but boy, great job to bury him.
Pass to Harden from outside the arc, and it's good. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
He made 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, so he continues to shoot the ball well.
Lowry against Harden. Outside Lowry. Down low, number 77. And another basket for Miami.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And so that's the end of the first half. 76ers on top. They lead by 13. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
NBA basketball on a Saturday night. Oh, the perfect weekend activity. Family friendly and a whole bunch of fun. Let's check out the action. For Philadelphia, they have the lead against Miami. Their great passing has been fun to watch, keeping the ball moving and picking apart that D. James Harden has been locked in so far. The bucket looks about 5 feet wide for him. He hasn't missed one shot. Can you believe it? For the Heat, they haven't had the same luck. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. Kyle Lowry making his presence felt early. He's got 8 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. And we'll be heading back to the court for the rest of our coverage as we go to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
A look here at the fast-growing downtown of Miami, Florida, as we return to action. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
He spoils us with his performances game in and game out, and so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
The 76ers leading by 13. To the paint. Tipped. And now Lowry running the floor all by himself. That's the bucket.
That's the thing. All those turnovers you commit, it puts you at such a disadvantage defensively. You just can't get your men set up.
You can't, not when you're turning the basketball over. You give the other team a head start to the rim.
Free throw drops for Lowry. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Harris kicks to Harden. This one for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's now 21 points for James Harden. The Heat trail by 13. Butler with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Butler kicks to Lowry. The 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Number 21. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Heat shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Lowry drives in. Connects in the follow-on jumper. Lowry's got 13 points.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
And the 76ers call time here.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
The 76ers leading by 13. Number 21 will not go. This is off the front iron. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Butler on the way. Back to Lowry. No one near him. And there's another one for the Heat.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Harden outside. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
The Heat trail by 14. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Back to Lowry. Had the space there, but it's offline. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Robinson. That falls. Nice lead that time from Kyle Lowry. And he's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Tucker dishes to Robinson. Misses from short range.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. The defense stood tall there. This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And the Heat call time here. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical. It's been fast. It's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
That's good.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
The 76ers leading by 12. Third quarter action in just over 3.5 minutes of gone. Inside. Again, Philadelphia.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Lowry drives in to the paint. Number 13. Rebound by the 76ers. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing. Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark Powell on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Number 21. Robinson with it. Butler pass it to Lowry. Here's Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
The 76ers leading by 10. Number 21 collects the two-pointer near the hoop. 21 points in the game.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Robinson goes in. Number 13 slams it home for the putback.
Pretty much all the buckets coming from inside the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of the last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
So it's Philadelphia now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Releases from 15. Again, Philadelphia.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin. And they need his points, and he's providing them.
Lowry against Harden. Lets it go from deep. And Kyle Lowry with the three. He's got 18 points in the game.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting thing.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
And Philadelphia has possession. They have a 9-point lead.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Now here's Butler. He's got 8. All sorts of time. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
There's a minute 40 left in the third. Number 21. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 25 points in the game.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Butler with the ball, picked up by Harris. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Jordan's checked in. And who are the Heat now? 11-point game.
Oh, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Back to Millsap. There's the three. Double clutches. And he lays it up and in.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Harris against Butler. For the three. Gets it to go. Butler's got 11 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
Now the pass to Jordan. Here's the block. And here is Butler. 11 points in the game. Harris on the double team. Jordan, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Miami now. Three-pointer. The shot is off. The 76ers leading by 10. 0. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And the 76ers making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Deadman. No good on the three. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers lead by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
And Miami has possession. Down by 12. Green with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. But that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Now, here's Green. Deflecting. And a foul on the shot. They'll go to the stripe for two.
Yeah, nice body control there. Narrowly missing the shot. It would have been a three-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play.
First free throw is good.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Heat trail by 13. Number 31. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a three-point play.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
And that one misses. The 76ers leading by 11. Number 30. No good on the triple. And Miami shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Number 14. That one off the back iron and out.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Gets it to go. 28 points for him.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
That's tipped. And so here is Miami. It's a 14-point game. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Philadelphia leading by 12. Harden outside. Lets the three fly. Another three for Philadelphia.
Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Butler against Harris. Outside Butler. The tray. And that one's good.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back and forth sequence right there.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Number 21. Again, Philadelphia.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out-hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2
3, 2, 1, blast off. He's got into orbit for that chance.
All right, off that comment, maybe we should call that the satellite slam.
I like that.
I don't. That's way too much, Kevin. Settle down.
Green with the ball. Butler covering. Here's Harden. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Harden's got 31.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Lowry from outside. And the Heat, another three.
And this game is really heated up. I don't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Feeds it to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Number 13. Dan is hammered home.
Things are really tightening up now as their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden on the wing. Number 21. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That is a tough layup with a guy right on him. Good defense, but better offense.
At the line, 76.
Doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
Now here's Lowry. The timely screen gave him a step, but he took it all the way. Lowry's got 23.
4 of the last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Here's Harris. It's Harden with the drive. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
He is red hot. I'm not sure how you slow him down.
I'm not either, Steve. Whatever they're throwing at him, it's not working.
Shoots a fader. And good. And it takes a nice bounce up there. Right on and down. And now it's up to 25 points for Kyle Lowry. And Philadelphia calls time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And Philadelphia has possession. 0. Guarded by Robinson. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Wow. Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Ball's knocked loose. Down low, number 21. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof, they're turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
So it's Philadelphia now. They lead by 11. He kicks it to Green. Harden outside. 0. Another three for Philadelphia.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Here's Lowry. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Throws it down with the quick back jam.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Pass to Green. Number 21. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Robinson kicks to Butler. He passes it to Tucker for 3. Can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. Harden outside. Defended by Butler. Back to Green. From deep three-point range. And Philadelphia making a change here. .151 left to play in the final quarter. There's the pick. And Butler, here we go. And he dunks it after the pick. Frees him up.
One of the oldest players in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Now, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Here's Harden. Some solid defense from Butler.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
And that one falls for Robinson. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Gets it to go. Harden's got 38 points.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
.121 left in the fourth quarter. Butler dishes to Tucker. He feeds it to Lowry. From deep. Gets it to go. And he's got 28.
He has been an unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
The 76ers leading by 6. Number 21. Good. Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And it's Butler missing. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Number 21. Now recovering. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Number 13. Rebound by the 76ers. 17 points was their biggest margin. The dish to Harris. Number 21. The shot from the low post is good. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Number 14. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
"19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 76ers shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Number 22. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game.
Now it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Sprigg, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.